Shane, you never cease to amaze us riding around these tracks.
You know what? It's a really frustrating race because the BY's PPM Ducati team have done a great job this weekend, and we've done a really fast lap yesterday to take pole, and I felt fairly confident that if I was in the lead, I could manage the race a little bit and settle down, look after the tyres, and see what the guys had left at the end of the race. But as it turned out, Leon and I had such a moment going into turn 3 that made me run off the track and recovered, stone last at the end of the first lap. So to come through and get a podium's great, but can't help but feel there should have been so much more.
Was there a little bit of red mist, or is it just you are that fast?
No, there was lots of red mist. Lots and lots of red mist. I mean, listen, no rider has eyes in the back of their head, but and that makes it difficult, you know. Leon thought he had the line, I thought I had the line, but if he watches back and sees how close he was, he'll be pretty surprised, I think. But anyway, we got another race this afternoon, so we'll push as hard as we can in that one. We start from pole again, new lap record and a podium, so it's all right.
I was going to say, that's now 8 wins here at Snetterton, and as you say, the fastest lap. You must be reasonably happy with that.
I know the lap was good. It was faster than I did in Superbike yesterday, and when I saw it flash up, I was like, come on, keep going. I could see the guys coming back towards me, but honestly, when I got past Leon, I'd used a lot of tyre. I treated all of the first sort of 13 or 14 laps like qualifying laps, and absolutely rooted the rear tyre. But I was so desperate to make up as much ground as I could as early as possible. But here at Snetterton, there's lots of like hairpins and slow corners, and you line up a move on one rider, but they might be lining up a move on another rider, and all of a sudden you pass like 2 at once and then nearly at the third one. And I had a few very, very, very close moments coming through the field. But like I said, we ended up with a podium point, and it was a great job by the guys. They're giving me a great bike, and fingers crossed we'll go with 2 places better this afternoon.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Shaky Byrne. Right. Dan,
I'm told.
Dan, you must be ever so slightly gutted.
Yeah, on one hand, obviously, we all come here to win, and to be second is the first loser, eh? So, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed to have come second, and a bit of rain towards the end, which disrupted the rhythm, and I sort of felt out of my comfort zone pushing that hard in. We've got a lot of rain on the visor, and the track was quite slippery for it in places. So anyway, that's by the by. Another second is good, another podium, loads of points for the championship, so I've got to be happy with that. And genuinely really, really tough for the team, because we both was injured last year. We both had 2 halves of the season that were good and bad, and it looks like at the moment we're both riding in quite a good way, and the bike's behaving quite well to keep us on, to give us some consistent podiums. So let's hope we can continue riding that wave and keeping the podiums going with the odd win here and there would be nice. It seems like this win's everlasting.
I've got to ask you, because 3 laps to the end, you made a move on Jason. Was that because did you know it was started to sort of spit?
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I made the move, because I started to get a couple of spits of rain on my visor, and I thought, okay, if this is going to be stopped or red flagged, I want to be in the lead. So I made a move quite immediately and got to the front, and the rain got a bit heavier, so that's why I started to put my hand up. So that was the plan. I wanted to try and pass wherever I could. We both had quite an equal pace, and let's try again later on today.
What was the last sort of 300 yards of that race like for you, though?
I was expecting a move. I was expecting Jason to show his front wheel into the last corner, Murray's. So I went in quite tight on a bit of a defensive line. Opened the gas, had a side. I think really lucky to save the slide by the looks of it. It was quite a big one, and obviously he just got me to the line there. So I sort of wanted to ride the bike straight out of the paddock and back up to North Yorkshire and not even come into this park firm there really. But anyway, so no, here we are. It's a good result. A little bit disappointed, but we've got to regroup now. Just forget about that. Take the 20 points, move on to race 2.
And of course, podium credits all count.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I didn't even think about those until I go back and look at the championship standings. So. Yeah, that will be a nice added bonus for the showdown if we make it in. But it would have been more to have that race win.
Dan, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Linfoot. Jason, that's a big piece of silverware, and it's an even bigger grin.
Unbelievable feeling, nearly a year on from breaking my femur. a year on for my first PSB podium here at Snetterton, to come back here and have the weekend that we've had. We've topped a lot of the practice sessions. Superpole went really well for us yesterday, although it was fourth. I was pleased with our first attempt at Superpole. To do that race there and lead most of it, battle with my teammate Dan right to the end and manage to win is just, I can't explain the feeling, it's unbelievable. So to bounce back from Knockhill, the round at Knockhill last time out wasn't great for us. To come here and win the first race is just amazing.
Now, is it difficult battling against a teammate, or is it just another guy with a helmet on a bike?
To be honest, it's just another guy, but you tend to give each other a little bit more room and think about things a little bit more. It was tight out there between us, but I think it was really clean. It was an enjoyable race to race with Dan. It was really nice to have that race with him. And to cross the line so close was great for Honda. So see if we can do it again this afternoon.
I was going to say, how do you reset yourself for race 2 now?
I don't know how you top that. It's if I can get another win, I'll be made up. If I can get a podium and leave here with 2 podiums, I'll be made up as well. It's going to be a hard race this afternoon. I know we're starting on the front row, so that'll be better than starting on the second row for that one. Put my head down. I think we've got a few little things we can improve, but not going to change a lot. See if we can do it again.
Excellent, Jason. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Jason O'Halloran.